On the edge of the Iberian Peninsula, nestled between Spain and the Atlantic Ocean, lies a country with a history rich in exploration, culture, and resilience: Portugal. The story of Portugal begins long before it became a unified nation. Long before the Romans set foot on these shores, the Iberian Peninsula was inhabited by various Celtic, Iberian, and Phoenician tribes. The Romans arrived in the 2nd century BC, bringing with them their language, culture, and infrastructure. The Romans established the province of Lusitania, encompassing much of modern-day Portugal, laying the groundwork for the future of this land. As the Roman Empire fell, the Visigoths took control of the region, but it wasn't until the 12th century that Portugal would emerge as a distinct kingdom. The Muslim Moors had taken much of the Iberian Peninsula in the 8th century, but the Christian Reconquista began in the 11th century. The Kingdom of Leon and Castile led the charge, but it was a nobleman named Afonso Henriques who would lay the foundations for Portugal's independence. In 1139, Afonso Henriques declared himself King of Portugal, following a successful rebellion against his former overlord, the King of Leon. The 15th and 16th centuries saw Portugal rise to global prominence. This was the age of exploration, a time when Portuguese explorers set sail to discover new worlds. Vasco da Gama's 1498 voyage to India opened up new trade routes, and Portuguese explorers were the first Europeans to reach Africa, Asia, and South America. The empire spanned from Brazil to parts of Africa and the Far East. Portugal became a global maritime power, with its sailors establishing colonies and trading posts across the world. However, by the 17th century, Portugal's empire began to crumble. The loss of key territories, combined with political instability and the growing power of other European nations, weakened the kingdom. In 1755, a catastrophic earthquake destroyed much of Lisbon, further contributing to the nation's decline. By the early 19th century, Napoleon's invasion and the Peninsular War plunged Portugal into turmoil. The country endured a turbulent period, but in 1910, revolution would again change Portugal's future. In 1910, the monarchy was overthrown, and the First Portuguese Republic was established. But instability continued, culminating in the rise of a military dictatorship in the 1930s, led by Antonio de Oliveira Salazar. Salazar ruled with an iron fist for over 30 years, implementing authoritarian policies that isolated Portugal from the rest of the world. But by 1974, the people had had enough. The Carnation Revolution, a peaceful coup, ended the dictatorship and restored democracy to Portugal. Today, Portugal is a thriving democracy, known for its rich history, culture, and beautiful landscapes. It remains one of Europe's oldest nations, with a legacy of exploration and resilience that continues to shape its identity. From its ancient roots to its modern-day achievements, the story of Portugal is one of courage, adventure, and a spirit that refuses to be extinguished.